Hello. I was going to do this at home, but I am stuck in a long line at the drive-thru at McDonald's. I am hungry for a good salad, and I didn't have the stuff at home to make it. Um, you have to forgive me. Uh, my cold is a little worse. Um, Last night I did go to the Munster mansion, and I'll put some clips and stuff after this. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of waiting, a lot of standing around. We actually got to the school where you catch the shuttle bus. We got there early. We got there about half an hour early, which was great. I did not even think, I thought we'd have to wait to get in line or whatever. But when we got there, we never found a parking spot. We didn't find one at the school because it's an elementary school, so they don't have a lot of parking spaces, and they were all taken up. Except for a few where people had parked over the line, so you couldn't even get in. We did find parking across the street, so that's where, at a church. So that's where we parked. And it was just unbelievable. People were already lined up. We had to wait a little under an hour to get on the shuttle. So you're standing up there in the cold and the wind. It was very windy. But they were only taking less than 100 people at a time. But they did have two buses. They did have two shuttles. So we had to really stand around and wait. So when we got to the place, we looked around. When you first walk in, there's a big area, and you'll see it. And they had like the cars, like the Munster cars. They had 2 or 3 Munster cars, and then they had a fire guy doing fire, and then they had little things you could look at. There were a few vendors, not many people out there selling some stuff, but then you had to get in line to buy your ticket to get into the mansion, and we stood in that line for about half an hour, and then the line to actually get into the Munster mansion, it wound about, was like 1, 2, was there that many? Yeah, there was 1, 2, 3, and then a little half one to get in. But the deal was, they only took people in groups, and your letter on the back of your ticket was your group, and they were only taking B's, and we were a C. So then again, we had to wait about half an hour, 45 minutes before they called our group. So again, we walked around. We did get to see a little kids costume contest, which was really cute kids. And then we went back, and they finally called our group. So you get in this line to get in, and they only take about 12, well, no, it had to be more than 12, about 20 people at a time in a group. And so we were in another line, and you had to wait. And by the time we got through that line and got into the house, into the mansion, I think it was close to 10 o'clock. It had to have been 10:15, something like that. So when you got in, it had to have been later than that. What time did we left there? 1:30. So it had to be, about 10:40. I think we actually went in about 10:45, because I think I looked at my thing. It was close to that, between that and 11. And then you go to each room. Each room is a recreation of the Munster house, and there's a guide in each room that tells you about it. Well, the thing is, when you go through the front door, they tell you they don't want you filming inside, because supposedly these people, it's a couple, they live in this house. and each room has like cobwebs and all this stuff in there. And I got a feeling they don't actually live in those rooms. There must be rooms we didn't see they live in, because I don't see how they would. I don't see how they could live like in the kitchen. So there must be other rooms that they live in. But it was a lot of fun. I really did. I enjoyed it. We left there about 11:15, got out of the house, something like that. And then we had to catch the shuttle, which didn't really take that long, but we had to catch the shuttle to get back to the school. By the time all this was done and we got back to the school, I think we actually left there about 11:30. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of standing around and waiting to do one thing or the other, but it was a lot of fun. I don't know if I'd do it again, because it's kind of one of those things, you know, did it, done it. But enjoy what I can show you, and I'll put some clips and some photos right after this. So enjoy.
There's going to be another bus one.
Say hi. Say hi and I'll put you on YouTube.
Oh, let me get you by the car.
Huh?
I'll get me by the car.
Okay, come on.
Get you by the car. There.
Okay, just what's through there? It's
Let me put my specs on.
okay.
Okay.
It's
just
fine.
punch. Just punch. Okay.
No, it's already on. It's recording.
Turn around.
Huh?
Turn around.
You weren't recorded. Come on.
Of course, now it's in reruns. There was 70 episodes made, and but there was 5 main characters in the TV show: Herman, Lily, Grandpa, Eddie, and Marilyn. But there were 6 actors. Episode 1 through 12, Beverly Owen played Marilyn. And episode 13 to 70, Pat Priest. So you guys can meet here in a little bit. She did all the rest of the episodes, and she's a wonderful. I love her to death. Sorry to see her go. This will be her last year, I hear. I hope not. I hope she comes back a few more, but she's just a great person, very sweet. The house is 50. Excuse me. The house is 50.
Easy for you to say.
5,800 square feet. So it's big. There actually never